Hello there, lovelies. This is Renelle Fink, and this is the Pen to the Paper podcast. What I am bringing to you every week is tips, tricks, and life lessons to help level up your writing game. Are you struggling to finish that novel? Are you trying to start a freelance career, but you just don't know how? Or do you just want to write every day? Let me help you put your pen to the paper. Hey, hello. How are you doing? Welcome to March. This is Renelle with Pen to the Paper podcast. And if you love this podcast, if you're enjoying the episodes, give it a review. I'm on iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, Amazon Podcast. I'm just there. Pew, pew, pew. Okay. If you would like to get more inspiration from me, such as tips, tricks, life lessons to become a fucking awesome writer, follow me at pentothepaper.com. Instagram is pentothepaper81. Twitter is pentothepaper. All that good stuff. Okay, just get that out the way. But oh my god, welcome to March. I love March because I don't mind February. It's okay. But I don't like the cold. And one, it was ridiculously cold for a while. And then two, we had monster snow. And then you just feel like you can't leave the house or do anything. So you're just blah. You feel like crap. So I just enjoy March because it's what they call the meteorological spring. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Whatever, meteorological spring, but meteorologists. If you guys know how to pronounce it, please tell me how. But anyways, weather people, they call this the technical spring. Well, spring starts, I think it starts March 20th this month, but they count March 1st as the technical, the weather term spring. But for me, it's just because the days get longer, the sun is up earlier and it sets later, and you start to see things start to slightly bloom. You see the flowers start to poke through, and you see some leaves coming back on the trees. It's just refreshing, and there's more sun, and it's just, I don't have to wear 30 layers of clothes. It's just all in all just super. It just gets me excited. And then there's baseball, because I love baseball, and because it's spring training, and I'm yay, because then baseball means summer. It means just chilling. I just whatever. I'm good. I'm done talking about March. But anyways, happy March. And I know last episode, I just kind of talked about why I had been away and all that stuff. And, now I'm just feeling, like I said, I'm feeling that energy. March just brings so much energy for me. So here is another episode. And this one is titled Why Your Voice is Needed Now More Than Ever. And I feel like this is kind of appropriate to start off March because, as I was saying, spring is the time where things bloom, things that have been dormant because things regenerate during the winter, and then they come back in spring, and they're, it's just boom, here we are. I feel like that's what it should be for your writing. It should be that time you spend all that time going through making sure everything was copacetic with all your work and things like that. And March is that, boom, here it is. And also, if I'm not mistaken, PitMad is going to come up soon. That is the quarterly event on Twitter where people pitch their novels, and it's a really neat way to query your work, and agents and all that cool stuff. They come, they're okay, cool. We'll see what we we'll see. Oh, we like your work, and and this is a great way to get your work out there. So that's another reason why I love March. It's just the start of that new. It's that possibilities. So And I just think that is a great time to like start to put your work out there, start to show your hard work and what you've done. I mean, if you were just buried in winter, I mean, what else did you do but write? Now, I mean, if you're down under, you had summer. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, you're lucky. So then flip it for like if you were in the wintertime. Kind of the same thing. But anyways, for us northern hemispheres, it's just your writing is this is perfect time for your writing to just get that light and like get that light out and show itself. And definitely think that our voices are needed now more than ever, especially women's voices. This is also International Women's Month, so we definitely need women's voices much, much, much more because we can write better scenes, better. We can describe bodies better. We're just really awesome with that. But it's and we're in that age of it's so great to be able to get our work out in so many ways, like beyond, even if you weren't like down with traditional publishing, you have so many ways to connect and like, get out there to the masses. And it's just wonderful. And so if you have that work in progress sitting there, if you finished your first draft and you just have it sitting there, let it blossom. Like, let's put it out there. Let's let it bloom. Now, if you're kind of worried, like, will someone like it, or will they say it's like been done before, or will they say, oh my God, please don't let that get to you. First of all, everything has been done before lately. Even when you do when you do like pitching on Twitter, when you're doing that, I mean, you're saying it's this crossover with this. I mean, that's what we're doing. I mean, we're taking something that's been done before and we're putting our own perspective on it. So don't have that worry that, oh, like, has this been done before? If it has been done in your voice. It has been done in your style of writing. And we need that. We need your style. We need to see the different angles of something. Like, bring it to life, like bring it out to the open. And, also, this is our good little friend Fear with the worry and self-doubt saying, do we really need to put this out? No. Fear has so many masks. It's ridiculous. It comes as a mask of procrastination. It comes as a mask of self-doubt. It comes as a mask of worry. It even comes as a mask of what happens if I get super famous. Then that's the fear of what? I mean, fear of like you're gonna be a sellout. Fear is it's just horrible. And I don't want you to let that get to you. If that does, because we all have those thoughts in our head, like, is this really, really good? But if you feel it inside that it's good, I mean, I just want you to remember one thing. Unless you are copying someone else's work word for word, you have nothing to worry about. Okay? I'm going to say that one more time. Unless you copy someone else's work word for word, you have nothing to worry about. Yes, there will probably be slight criticism. Okay. If not, kudos, great. But if there is, so what? You did something. You put your work out there. You let us see it. And that's the biggest accomplishment ever, because it's just like, you did it. You went to the finish line and you published it. You put it out there. That's just freaking awesome. So don't let fear stop you from letting your work bloom. We need your voice, okay? We need your style. We need it. We need that fresh take on it. So hopefully I want you to take March and just kind of just see what you can do to bring it out there. If you do have a finished draft, pitch it. I mean, it's coming up soon. So just go to Twitter and use the hashtag PitMad, and they will have when it's coming up, next. But do that. Or if you want to just self-publish it, but you're like, oh, I don't know if people, no, just get to that finish line, click publish, and then just pour yourself a glass of your favorite beverage because you finished it, which not that many people do. And, give yourself a little pat on the back. You told fear to fuck off, and that's just amazing. So just keep going for it. Don't copy people's words, and keep your pen to the paper. Hey there. Thank you so very much for listening to this episode of the Pen to the Paper podcast. You can catch me on any listening platform that you desire, from Spotify to SoundCloud to iTunes and even much more. And if you want tons of free resources to level up your writing game, check out the website pentothepaper.com. Take care. Bye.